KIRO 7 Eyewitness News continues.
Parties and prostitutes. New this half hour, our exclusive coverage of this new Secret Service scandal exposes what a former agent calls a real threat to the President of the United States.
This is not about boys will be boys. This is about terrorism.
KIRO Team 7 investigators broke this story.
It involves Secret Service agents and a strip club in El Salvador. We sent KIRO 7 investigative reporter Chris Halsney to San Salvador. There he found a strip club called Lips, a few miles from the U.S. Embassy.
Chris also spoke with a local man hired to help the Secret Service with security sweeps. He claims Secret Service agents partied at Lips, and some offered the strippers money to come back to their hotels.
Now, this allegedly went on just days before President Obama's visit to El Salvador in March of 2011. Employees at Lips also back up several of the claims.
A retired local Secret Service agent is calling for the resignations of top Secret Service officials, including the head of Homeland Security, if the allegations prove true.
Mike Endicott, who now lives in Buckley, says those agents could have opened the door to a terrorist attack against the president.
Absolutely outraged.
Mike Endicott can barely contain his anger after learning the details of our KIRO 7 investigation.
I'm worried about the safety of the president, and the people who say they're embarrassed about what happened, I'm outraged.
A Secret Service agent for nearly 2 decades, he oversaw agents in overseas operations, including a few who admitted visiting prostitutes.
I would go up to the agent and say, give me your weapon and give me your credentials and go home.
Endicott has written a book on his experiences. That's him behind President Nixon, whom he served as a security agent after Nixon resigned in 1974. In the early 70s, Endicott helped develop an anti-terrorist strategy to protect Secretary of State Henry Kissinger as he engaged in shuttle diplomacy in the Middle East.
And I believe the culture of anti-terrorism that we developed when I was there, I believe that's been lost.
Endicott says prostitutes can compromise the agents, perhaps revealing information about the president's travels and protection to terrorists.
This is about the life of the President of the United States and whether or not we put him in an environment where he is potentially vulnerable.
Endicott says if the allegations are true, the entire security leadership of the Secret Service should resign, along with Homeland Security Chief Janet Napolitano, and an independent congressional investigation should be launched.
This is not about boys will be boys. That's not what this is about. This is about terrorism. This is about people wanting to kill the leader of the free world.
Now, of course, we're going to stay on top of this story. Right now, Team 7 investigator Chris Halsney is working on new information about the strip club owner and what the agents allegedly did with the women. That's creating fresh outrage. It's all coming up in about 25 minutes.